Hey guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how to do like 5 different ways of doing French tips. As you might know, I'm obsessed with French tips. I'm obsessed with negative space. I don't know, I just like it. I think it just looks chic. You can make really any color look chic if it's done as a French. My son's so funny. He like saw my French nail one time and he's like, Mom, did you not do that part because you're being lazy? I was like, no, that's the style. Anyways, okay, so I haven't done a video in a while, I feel, but I'm just going to start with my thumb and go down, okay? I have my list here. Okay, so for my thumb, I'm going to do what I think is the easiest French, which is like the crisscross French, or some people call it a V French. So you just pick 2 colors. I'm going to stick with Punk Phase and July Blues, which I have on my fingers right now. All right, so the key to doing French, or really anytime I'm doing a mani that it's not just like a single set, I need to have wax paper on hand, okay? And that's because it lets you, lets you maneuver better what you're trying to do. For this one, because this glitter is kind of sheer, I'm going to put the glitter down first because I don't want to have like a triple color look. If I was to put Punk Phase on first and then the July Blues, I would have like 3 colors, if you know what I mean. I would have the blue, the light July Blue, and then the combo of the 2 colors, and I just don't want that look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one on first. I'm gonna put this on wax paper. Okay. I have a lot of these on hand because like these come off from the stickers I put on my envelopes. I'm just gonna, all right, there. I'm gonna take this piece and just put it right on, just real simple, and like, you know, decide the length you want first. For crisscross, to avoid showing free edge, it's good to go down halfway your nail. So I'm just going to put it right there, okay? All right, just press and perforate like normal. And the reason I've been like taking so long to make this video is because I don't know how to make it any shorter than it's going to be. It's probably going to be long, okay? I'm just going to say, so sorry, not sorry. But if you want to learn how to do this with my tips, then you're just gonna have to listen to me just talk, okay? All right, so let's see. I'm trying to think. All right, I gotta go this way. Just do it at a 45-degree angle. Just eye it as best you can. It doesn't have to be exact. It really doesn't. Okay. Okay, I'll use this piece. All right. Just put it right there, and okay. Well, actually, it's not angled enough, so I'm just gonna make it a little more angled, like that. Okay, that's better. All right, and just perforate as you would. Okay, so that's very easy. Crisscross, V French. Okay, my hands, because I washed them so that I could apply strips well. My cuticles are dry. Okay, because that's just, I don't take care of my hands. I should, but I don't. All right, next one is going to be the pointer, which I'm going to just do a classic round French. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to do Punk Phase for this one. Now, there's lots of punches. There's like a 5/8 punch, which is this one. This is probably like the most common, you know. I actually, because my nails are like a little thinner, like in terms of like the width, I actually like this oval punch because I like mine to be more curved, more like, how do I show? More like this, you know, as opposed to like just this. I like it to be a little more, not dramatic, but a little more curved, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just do it like this. Does that show? Sorry. Do it like this, okay? There. All right. And if this is too wide for your fingernail, you just have to cut vertically. Just cut some of the edges off to make it thinner, to fit your nail the way you'd like it to. All right, that looks good. All right, so this is just the classic round French. I see some people, sometimes their tips are uneven, some are thick, some are thin, etc. So my tip for that is whatever thickness you want to do, anchor it to that level. Like, let's say I want it to be that thick, okay, which I don't, but let's say, then I would just make all of them you know, make sure to have them all the same. So let's say I went ahead and did my pointer, okay? Done, right? So then for my middle finger, when I do cut out my curve again, I'm going to line it up at the same thickness so that when I put it on my nail, it knows where to stop. Like, you know what I mean? I know where to stop by just going like that. Hopefully hopefully you understand. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I haven't done a video in so long. Hopefully you understand. If you don't, just email me or message me, okay? So this is the classic French. That's where I want it to be, length, you know, thickness wise. All right, so once it's on, I'll just move my anchor down a little bit and just go like that, okay? All right, and once you like it, of course, then I'm gonna perforate like normal. All right, save that piece for later. Okay, and obviously, like, you can make French tips of anything, any colors, any glitters, any designs. It's basically always gonna look chic, unless it's like that guac and roll set. I don't think you can make that look good even with French tips. Okay, so that is just your classic. Okay, now I'm gonna do the swoop. Okay, this is the one that you guys have been asking most about. I did tell you that I used a 1.5-inch circle punch, which I do, but I misplaced it when I was at the game. So I'm going to use this oval punch, which has the same curvature as the 1.5-inch. I have a sticker that's 1.5-inch diameter. From here to here, it's 1.5-inch, and it's the same curvature. You could see it. See how it's the same? And even as an example along my thumb, you could see that it's there. It's the same curvature. So if you already have a 1.5-inch, you're fine. You don't need to do anything. If you don't, I would suggest getting one or getting this one, because this is like the perfect curve, I think, for swoops, okay? I can't remember the size. I'll put it in the comments. All right, so now, what am I doing? Okay, the swoop, okay. So, all right, I need to talk for a second about just like balance and weight. Like for, when you're doing a swoop, because the pinky nail is the smallest, I like for the swoop to be on this side. Okay, because that way it's heavy on that side, and your pinky is, you know, obviously the smallest finger and the lightest finger. It just helps with the balance if the swoop is on this side. Okay, it helps like with the weight, I guess. You know, if you kind of understand what I mean by that. Okay, so all right, let's get this swoop on. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna put this. I can leave this as is actually. And then I'm thinking. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the strip in and just press it, okay? All right. Now, what I do to get the swoop on the way that I like every time is I'm gonna cut a vertical line like that, kind of like a 45-degree angle, sort of. And that way, this is my guide. The swoop is not my guide. I don't care about the swoop. I care about this, okay? That way, when I put it on, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing it with my middle finger. That way when I put it on, when I put it on, I know exactly where to place it. So I don't have to be like, oh, wait, the swoop's off. Or, you know, I just care about the vertical line right here, okay? I got confused for a second. I thought I was going to put this on my pinky, but I'm not. So I need to do it again, okay? I'm sorry. I have a different plan for my pinky, which is why I'm not doing it on my pinky. Let's do this again. Okay. Got my 45-degree angle. Okay, hold on. Let me just... All right, my bad, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this swoop thingy on my middle finger, okay? I'm just going to follow along my nail bed here and go vertically. Go lower it a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere it to my nail like normal. All right. Just perforate like normal, okay? So that's what the swoop looks like, right? Now to do a double swoop, obviously you just do the same thing and you just place it right above, okay? So I'm gonna use my second color, which is July Blues. Okay, I'm gonna make a vertical line so that it's like a nice guide on like where to place it. Okay, I hope I'm not going out of view. All right, so just going vertically. I'm not even looking at the swoop. I'm just looking at the vertical line. All right, I like it there. I like it thin. That way, like the dark blue is just like peeking out a little bit. I mean, you could do it like that if you want. It doesn't matter. But personally, for this one, I like that. Okay, now that it's good, I'm just gonna follow along the swoop now, and that's it. Okay, it's really not hard. I get if it, like you've never done it before, like, you know, probably like get nervous. Like you don't even know how long it took me to finally put on a twosie. Like before I ever tried Color Street, because I was nervous. It took me like weeks. I was like scared, which is silly. Why would you be scared to put on nails? Okay, well I was anyways. So that's the double swoop, okay? Very easy. Just looks cool, you know? All right, now I'm going to show you how to do a reverse swoop, which is when, you know, the French swoop comes over here like that, okay? All right, for that, I'm just gonna do the swoop coming here like this, okay? So to do that, I am going to first take this strip off, all right? And I'm gonna put it on a piece of wax paper that's bigger than this so that I could maneuver it, all right? I'm gonna do it like this, okay? I'm not even gonna tell you how I used to do this because it's just ridiculous. So I'm just gonna show you the best way to do it. Make your swoop, okay? Hold on. See this wax paper too small? I need another piece to maneuver it better. So I'm just gonna get a bigger piece here, okay? All right, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm going to put this on top of here. That's the key. What I used to do is I used to manually cut out this teeny little piece and then put it on, which is just, don't do that. So I like it like that. Sure, why not? I mean, you could obviously change the angle, make it more angular as you like. I like it like this. All right, so that's what I'll do. All right, so once you have that, then you can just flip it over, or you can, you know, take this piece, maybe even put it back on if you can, back on the original, what's that called? Like this thing. I might just do that. No, never mind. Actually, never mind then never mind. All right, I'm gonna put it back on so that I could just easily, you know, cut along where I need to cut along. All right. All right, hopefully that's good. And you can just also check here to see if it's good. I mean, I think it looks good. Okay, so see how I did that? It was just so easy that way. So please do it that way. Don't do it how I used to do it. And then you can just apply like normal. All right, so that is the reverse swoop, okay? Okay, there we go. See how that looks? And again, you don't have to, you know, do a full nail. You could put like a base like pink cashmere or ballet blush or whatever and do like a different color like white or whatever color you like. but just for this video, I just did it like that, okay? All right, now for the final one, I'm gonna show you how to do a micro French. Because like a lot of people are trying to, you know, people in my VIP are asking me, how do you do a micro French? Because when you have something so tiny and so thin, I'm gonna show you an example. I'm gonna do it right now. When you have something that's like this thin, right? And you're trying to put it on and you're trying to perforate, it's just like, it's so hard because like, it just comes right off with it. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard to get it like well where you can see as I'm trying to perforate, it's getting pulled off. So what I like to do, I might as well just use this scrap piece. Why not? Is that too thin? Yeah, that's way too thin. Sorry. All right, that's fine. What I like to do is use a nail clipper to perforate instead. Okay, because it's going to be too hard otherwise. I mean, maybe you can successfully do it, but anytime I try, I just pull my strip off along with it when I'm trying to perforate something so thin. Okay, so I'm just going to use my nail clipper and just gently clip. Not trying to clip my nail, not trying to over clip because you need some to hang over the free edge, okay? Otherwise it's gonna just chip a little bit. So I'm gonna cut basically up to my nail. Maybe leave a teeny like space so I could push down. See what I'm saying? Why can't I get rid of that teeny annoying piece? Okay. So that's the micro French. The way that I do it is always a nail clipper versus perforating when it's that thin. Okay, so that's the micro French. Then you have your reverse swoop. Then you have your regular swoop and also double swoop, your classic and your V. Okay, so that's all I have. I'm trying to think if I missed any tips. Oh, so what I like to do also, I forgot to tell you, is I like to apply like either nail strengthener or ridge filler like maybe 30 minutes to an hour beforehand, because I don't like to have to reposition so many times. And when you have the strengthener or ridge filler on, the strip, as you might know, it sticks well to it. So that way, like as I'm placing it down, it doesn't like kind of move, because sometimes it shifts, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. I think that's all the tips I have for now, okay? All right, thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. I hope everything was in view. If you have any questions or anything was confusing, just message me on Facebook or just message me in the comments or whatever. And that's it. All right, thanks guys. Sorry this video was so long. Bye.